Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you the best budget gun you can buy in Tarkov, at least in my opinion. This is a gun that I've really been enjoying, with this being my first Tarkov wipe. It's going to be the RFB here that we can see on the screen. Now, a lot of people talk about the RFB as being a good budget gun because it is, so you might have already seen it before, but this optic I'm going to show you is kind of the reason I really like the RFB. I haven't really seen anybody else run this optic, so I'm going to show you this build and this optic and the price, and it's actually still pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and click edit preset here, and I'll show you kind of all the parts and why this gun's so great. So basically, it's also good for beginners because there's not really a whole lot you can do with it. So it's really easy to build. All you really need to do is put um, a foregrip on. I just use this, I don't even know what it's called, AFG BLK, Magpul AFG tactical foregrip. I think any foregrip's fine. I think this one's, one of the cheaper ones, something like that. So then you're just gonna need the RFB thread spacer so you can put on a suppressor. I found this one mount with this Gymtech 1 multi-caliber sound suppressor is one of the cheaper options. You can also use the Wave or Wave Tech, whatever it's called. Yeah, you can put on this Daniel Defense Wave muzzle brake, and then also use the actually I'll go ahead and just change it for you. The Wave QD sound suppressor. This is also a really good one. Pretty popular, not too expensive, but let me go ahead and change this back to what I had it at. So yeah, with the one suppressor and this build that I personally use a lot with the suppress version, I will show you another version uh without the suppressor, but let's go ahead and click find parts and then turn this off. So right now it's looking at like it's about 170,000. Sometimes it's down to like 150 or 160, but it's really pretty cheap. But the prices do fluctuate some, but generally I would say it's on average about $160,000 kit, and that is with the suppressor, which does up the cost a little bit. But I do recommend having the suppressor if you are fighting longer ranges or playing like Lighthouse or some of these maps where you're obviously going to be fighting longer range fights and you just want to stay silent. They're also just nice to have in general. But what I run if I'm not using that, I'll go ahead and show you my preset for it here, which is really nice. If you don't know how to use presets, I'll probably make a video on that soon. I am just kind of learning everything and going to make videos as I learn. But if I go to carbines here, go to the RFB, I have one called close range, and this is my close range only build. Actually, I forgot to show you the optic on the other one, so let me bring that one back up, which I have it called um, silence ranged. Yeah, the optics, super important. I can't believe I almost forgot to cover that. I use this EOTech HHS1 hybrid sight. If I go into my hideout, I can actually show you why I like this so much. So with RFB, you can't put a laser or a flashlight on it, so it's a little bit limited on, like your close range gunfights, and your hip fire is not that good with it. So putting like a Valde scope on it or something. Oh gosh, I gotta equip the gun. Putting like a Valde scope on it is really popular, and it's a very good scope, but I found this hybrid sight is personally my favorite. So the reticle isn't the best, like it's not the best visual reticle and everything, but see, you get this holographic right here, so you have a kind of closer range option to shoot with there, but you also have a 3x scope, so you can hit those little bit longer range shots. And again, I don't really love this reticle, but it gets the job done whenever you're kind of needing a close and a long range shot on somebody. So that's why I like the sight so much. It's also fairly cheap. It doesn't really cost that much, and it's kind of like two scopes in one. So I really like that. But anyways, back to the build that is not suppressed. We'll see how much that costs. I actually don't know off the top of my head because, like I said, they do fluctuate. So let me go ahead and open preset, RFB, close range. So basically, it's going to be the same build, except I do only have a holographic on it. And then I just have this, of course, RFB spacer, and then the Atlas 762 muzzle brake compensator. I think that just helps with some recoil and stuff. So this one looks like the price is going to be, so yeah, 116,000. So it's actually much cheaper to do this, but the RFB is super loud. So like I said, if you're looking for longer range gunfights where you want to stay, a little more hidden and not let the enemy knows exactly where you're at as soon as you shoot, then this might be not a good option if you're wanting to go suppress, but if you're looking for even more of a budget option, then just put a muzzle brake on and forget the suppressor. But that's been uh, one of my favorite guns since I've been playing Tarkov. I use it probably more than any other gun right now. The ammo for it and the caliber is also really good. You can run this M80 ammo in it, which you can get from, I think, like Peacekeeper level 2, which is pretty early, and it really shreds through armor. It's a really great ammo, personally my favorite. So that's also one of the better things about this gun, is that the ammo for it is very good, even against people with good armor. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully this gives you a good idea on what you can use for a kind of budget range silenced option, and if you just want to put a muzzle brake on it, compensator, whatever, it can be even cheaper. It's still really good. Like I said, the M80 ammo is really good. I highly recommend you try that out, especially if you have never tried it before. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.